I've seen people comparing like some of the men, women, transgender men, women, I'm getting it all backwards, to like doing blackface.
It's a foreign man in a foreign land. Who this is? Vincent Carl, don't make me pepper your f***ing clot inside here. Don't start. It's Friday. I feeling nice. I feeling irie. I don't know if you're joking, but we don't joke about that shit.
In my mind, it's a mental health issue. If you are mentally thinking you're not the sex that you were born to be, that is a mental health issue.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive this video. Is that really his wife? Yeah. Anyway, the family business is now transphobia. Wild, absolutely wild. Her first mistake was stating her mind. Thank you, Softy. Like beautifully put. Because ain't nobody ask her, but like seriously worrying about people's genitalia, like legit policing genitalia. You know, like this whole idea of like groomers, and like trans folks and whatnot being groomers, and they waiting in the bathroom to go and sexually assault people and X, Y, and Z, when literally you have Conor McGregor out here like assaulting people in the bathroom, you know. But it's the trans folks that we need to be it's the trans folks that we need to be policing. This is the type of shit that constipates me. I'm telling you right now. Let's continue to listen to what Roman has to say about this.
That is your mental health wants you to be something else, and I think there's some therapy and some, you know, whether it's like there's new things like ketamine.
This gal ain't just prescribe niggas to get ketamine if they feel as though, man, come on, man. Now that's new. I ain't hear about that one before. You all heard about this one before? Seriously, KO. That KO'd me. Ketamine. You all hear about that before? Ketamine therapy? I never heard about that before. New things like confidently incorrect. I call this America Core. Confidently, like strong and wrong. That's what we say at the Caribbean. Strong and wrong. Like, yeah, so like basically saying that, you know, therapy will, you know, stop you from being who you are, essentially. Fam. Is it? I apologize. I had absolutely... Bellamy, why are you like this? Anyway, let me continue because Bellamy gonna have me up on breaks. I don't understand this type of shit.
Therapy. There's so many new therapies that I think could make you feel better and make you understand the person you were born to be. And I don't understand the wanting to be the opposite sex. I think being attracted to the same sex and stuff like that's a little different, but...
Okay, so at least she's acknowledging that gender, sex, and sexual attraction are all different things. I think she's saying, I hope. You know, my investment in humanity hopes that she is at least making that type of differential, but Lord knows they keep on saying sex instead of gender. Seriously, Lord knows. Ketamine, like I telling you, yes, Salami, fucking mean.
Wanting to be something that you're not, even as a kid, as an adult, it's just. I don't know. I don't understand it, and I do.
If you just had said that, I would have been fine. If you just said I don't understand, I would have been fine. I would have wrapped it up right there. Why you ain't just start like that? Why? If you was ignorant, why didn't you just say so? Now you gotta go and do a whole song and dance. The turf walk, there's the perp walk and there's the turf walk. And you just doing the turf waddle up inside your chair behind your Shure SM7B and letting people know I don't understand. But you did so much just to say that you don't understand. You raised my blood pressure just to say that you... I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how you like this in 2023. There ain't no excuse for it. Like I was saying before, literally it seems as though like they want to hit the transphobia bingo. You know what I mean? They want to hit every last point. They will make sure they covering all the bases. They confuse sex with gender. They equated it all to sexual attraction. They already said mental illness a myriad of times, a plethora of times, a litany of fucking times. And now we about to go and say some wild shit again. Why? Seriously, that's gonna stay in the drafts. Like, why? It's almost like when sexually inept niggas be cheating all over the place. Like, why are you trying to spread and why are you trying to like broadcast the fact that you don't lay good pipe? She could have kept it in the drafts, in the turf papers. Let Dick Nixon go and leak the turf papers later. But you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this. It makes me feel as though they want people like they want like the transphobia grift. Like I feel like this the transphobia grift because it's just so out and about. We didn't even get to Roman yet. The person that we want to talk to. Colorblind, you hear me, right? Tail hear me.
I think it's a real...
The problem is where do you draw the line? Right? Like, fine. If you're a dude and you want to be a chick, I don't give a rip.
Yes, you do. Stop lying. Stop that, Roman.
Why you always lying?
Roman. Old succession ass Roman. Y'all need to stop. They always do it this way. They always will talk about, I don't care. I don't care if you identify as a flying attack helicopter. That's none of my business. Just keep it away from our kids, and you know, and we'll be fine. I hold the right, because this is America, to essentially let people know, especially my children, to let my 5 children to know that, you know, that this is wrong and this is against what our Lord and Savior Sky Daddy says. You see, like that's legit. Like they don't have to do this shit. They don't have to do this. Niggas always talking about they don't care, but they care so much. They're so pressed. They're so pressed about someone else's fucking gender expression. I've never seen it. And then they always talking about, I don't care though. I just care about my Second Amendment and me being able to say what I need to say. And y'all are trying to censor me from basically telling women that they are men and vice versa. Like, man, you so hot.
But and it's very protected. Like, people hate on us for even talking about it.
Nigga, you talking about it right now. Please, you can give me a heart attack. Fineboomsound.mp3. You giving me a heart attack. Man. Who is censorship and you have an ass opinion and therefore people dragging you like a dead deer on the side of a road? It's 2 different things, Roman. 2 different things. 2 different things. Y'all caused me turn off my AC. It's so, seriously, it must be so hard. Thank you, Abracadaverous. Like, it must be so hard for them to be told that they are dumb. Sorry, I don't like the word. Yeah, yep, saying this. To say that they are basically silly people that doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, my chest. We're
just openly having a discussion. Why
they always try to frame it? We ain't gonna be able to get through this video because I always, like, they just pissing me off at every turn, but
Stop the cap.
Stop the fucking cap, man. Allow me get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna turn on that AC soon. But yeah, like literally, like, man is literally always, they always try to frame it as, oh, I'm just stating my opinion. I just want to have an honest and open dialogue. The left is supposed to be the tolerant ones, but they seem to be the one that's constantly telling me that I'm a racist, transphobic bigot. I don't understand it. They always claim that they are the tolerant left, but you don't seem very tolerant of me denying your existence. I'm just asking. Rachel. Oh, this is a very unfortunate last name, Rachel. I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Very unfortunate last name, Rachel. Yeah, but for real, I'm just asking questions. Like, legit. What happens after that, I am not responsible for. So if I slap you upside your head with a fucking rock, then I'm not really, I swear. Exactly. Sorry, that was violent, and I'm not a violent person. I'm a teddy bear. But I just want to know
What the dog doing?
I just want to know what the dog fucking doing. That's all I want to know. That's all I'm here to know. All right? Hold on. Let me get past this.
I don't care one way or another. Could care less. Just stay away from my kids.
Did I not just say that? I swear I'll be the best conservative. Oh my fucking God. I'll be the best conservative. Jesus. I'll be the best conservative ever. They be doing it. I be seeing it. I be seeing it coming like that's so Raven. I be seeing it coming like Mia Malkova. Like, I don't understand. Boy. Let me hear what the rest you gotta say.
Yeah.
So just stay away from the kids. Where do you draw the line, though? If I want to be a
So like, and also let's take a second to discuss. You see how they caused me cut myself on mistake? Hold on. Before I say that, Softy, what you saying? Thank you for the super chat. To be honest, Discord on neither side understand how gender is defined biologically versus genetically as science evolves, absolutely, and refuses to learn past 6th grade. American education is poop due to bigotry. I absolutely, I agree. I'm very hesitant to do the both sides thing because, yeah. But at the same time, I understand the correlation that you're making. You do have, and of course, American brain rot is just exported to the rest of the world like goddamn Amazon. So like, you have the same thing over here. Granted, it's more ecclesiastical based, but yeah, like you have the same thing. And as Rachel says, yes, UK Turf Island, yeah, dude has 15 million subs. Dude is a whole family friendly channel. He probably gets bigger brand deals than me. Yes, Lord. But wait, it's Arnock's birthday? Happy birthday, Arnock! I didn't realize that. Happy birthday, Aaron. Love you. Happy birthdays in the chat for Arnock. I didn't realize that. Jesse's birthday around the corner too. Y'all planned this shit. The fact of the matter is, as the Limey said, like this AC going right back on. Yes, the education system has failed you. Absolutely. Secondary, primary, and tertiary, like all of them failed you. It failed me too. I had to find out a lot of the things that I know. I use my political science masters. I use my understanding as a political scientist to basically debunk like the erroneous assertions that people make in the name of political science. They just weaponize it, but it's not right. It's not true. It's factually false. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, we have failed. We have failed a lot of folks, and we've started them off with a very faulty foundation of gender biology and whatnot. We need folks to be advocating for a revamping of understanding of gender expression, of sex, debunking a lot of the things that are around it, that we could ascribe a lot of that to ecclesiastical underpinnings. We could ascribe a lot of the misunderstandings that we have, of course, to, just conservative upbringing, gender norms enforced by religious inculcation. But the fact of the matter is, it's still wild for you to come out in 2023 and act like you don't know this shit. So I'm going to assume that you know. And just like as the law says that you can't, you being ignorant of the law doesn't mean that you are exempt from the law. Same here. You being an ignorant ass does not exempt you from me peppering your clot. Okay? It doesn't. Whose white man is this? I agree. Cynic, I agree. Lord knows.
Who's to say at this point that I can't be a duck?
And you would say, I want to be a duck. You'd be like, something is wrong with you mentally, right?
Of course. Yeah, something's wrong with you if you want to be a duck.
Okay, then what's wrong with us thinking that there's a mental health issue there?
It's definitely a mental health issue, for sure. But
I don't know.
It's so sensitive. It's such a sensitive topic.
Yeah, we'll probably get burned alive just talking about it.
Nah.
But
no, I think people are desperate to hear people just, once again, just common sense.
What the dog doing?
What is he doing? What is the dog doing? What is he doing? I feel like I said, it just feels like dude is trying to hit the transphobia bingo. Like the common sense argument already came. He hits every beat. It's wild to me. Dude has to be trying so much, so hard to do this shit. He hit the duck argument. Yeah, he did all. Do I enjoy pain? I think so. Is that a Nazi? Do I enjoy pain? Yes. I must. And I have to be. Because, like, this makes absolutely no sense.
Just common sense, people. What happened to just thinking for yourself? I'm being told by every social media site that this isn't mental health. This is, these are beautiful women. And these, you know, they're growing beards. And I'm sorry, it's not beautiful.
All right, so hold on. Because this is what I wanted. This is the part this is the easy part, in a way. This is the easy part. This is the part that I wasn't extremely surprised by. The part that I was surprised by, however, was something far more pernicious. And the reason why I feel like, even though as the sisters of het men, this is still very important for me to discuss right now. And that is essentially this take right here. Yes. In this video, as we can see from the title, in this video, I haven't heard it yet. Just from the caption alone, I'm looking at that. And my butthole clenches, all right? The booty hole is clenched. And essentially, thank you, Smokey, thank you. Like, let's not act like a lot of the gender affirming rituals and care that cis women do as well to make certain that they appear to be the avatar of beauty standards that we've set for femininity. Cis women do the exact same thing.
They used a man trying to be a female to promote beer, right?
An American, all-American.
If you're gonna use a female, why not use a female that was
How many times drink a Bud Light for every time that you hear the word female?
a female that's capable of birthing children and raising them?
Come on, man! Like I say, these people they're not innovative. It's the same hit points, like it's the same type. They hard for this Bud Light discourse, I swear to you. Like they so pressed about this Dylan Mullaney shit. Oh, Lord. I honestly, a beer, like for me, like I only had beer when I came to the States, and I still don't understand like why it does taste like sock water, Jojo. That's what the fuck. Yes, okay. Let's hear what Roman Atwood has to say now.
How about dealing with a period every single month? What?
Birthing children, periods. Yep, that's the standard. That's the standard for womanhood. It's always a self-report. Like they basically be saying, if you can't have a period, so if a cis woman is menopausal, you cease to be a woman. If for some reason you cannot give birth to children, you're not a woman anymore. You just take it away. Take the whole thing away.
Just give a woman that position.
Right.
Bud Light would thrive if they did that. So what's the agenda? Why? I'm confused by that.
You confused about a lot, Roman.
He is woman of the year.
Not a been a woman
Biological woman.
forever.
Like if
I
I
was
was
gonna
a
say
woman,
not a woman,
if
but
I
yeah.
was a woman, I would be pissed. I would be so pissed.
So Roman, it sounds like you're. Anyway, let me stop.
Like I've seen people comparing like some of the men, women, transgender men, women. I'm getting it all backwards. To like doing blackface.
sounding like a goddamn owl. Who is comparing this shit to blackface? Who? How can you be this arsey? Dave Chappelle did that shit? Oh well. Oh fucking well. I'm not surprised. He's in great company. If Dave Chappelle did that same shit as well, that's great. It's fucking great. And that's so embarrassing. Like, as Dave Chappelle, you should be so embarrassed to throw the collective of blackness under the bus, just literally under the bus, in the name of being a friggin' bigot. Because not only are you insulting women, men, biologies, like metaphysical science in general, not only are you insulting all of that shit, in the name of just being transphobic, in the name of being a TERF, you also are insulting your own blackness. And absolutely the case, like the absolute erasure of black trans folk. Also, the same very black trans folk who are literally the majority of the subjugation of transphobia in general. Of all of it, like when we talk about like trans folk literally being genocided, a lot of them people, the bulk of them, the majority of the blood, are black trans folk. Yet Dave Chappelle can't, or this man right here, they can't equate the two. Yeah, I think that at a certain point, like, yeah, of course, like wealth from a standpoint, you know, wealth can cause you to delude oneself into like a lot of different things. And it has its own ways of simply alienating you from the rest of the world. But yeah, like wealth also makes you say wild shit, like wild things. My point earlier was that trans women can be biologically women. You can't define all women by the same traits. And we got to be more alert on what we say. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I fall into this trap too, in the sense that like we don't necessarily... I'm limited on the trans Discord as well. That's why like I always seek out and try to signal boost folks like Bellamy Rhea, Bellamy J at this point, Bellamy J. Arnock up inside here, Jesse was inside here. And if I could coordinate, I would have them on any time when shit like this happens. Thankfully, they're in the chat right now. But when things like this arise, like we do not know how to deal with trans issues, despite it being the constant headlining news cycle. Like we still do not know how to do that. We still don't know how. So Bunny, who been shaking the table nonstop, just shaking the table, just like the whole table, and I absolutely adore it. We need to be. We need to constantly be paying a lot of attention to the folks that essentially are mostly brunted by these issues and assaulted by these issues. And yeah, who's saying that my forehead shiny? Othelius, you sound very dry over there, my friend. That's the reason why. Oh God. It's a foreign man in a foreign land.